Hi Virgos, and welcome to your August mid-month reading, love reading. I was about to say versions, but I don't know. This reading is quite no, but seriously, it's some serious pasta or some serious action going on there for some of you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna amp you up, so let's go. Now, virgins. And I say that lightly. Okay, you've got the first card that popped out. You got the Medicine Man, which is equivalent or the brother to the Magician in the traditional tarot card deck. Means that this is Native American inspired. So yeah, the Medicine Man. The Medicine Man is a positive omen and a sign of magic and wonderful lover. And it is a wonderful lover that usually ticks all the boxes. But I feel like this one is being particularly sneaky. Or maybe a real Casanova-ish type. And having his cake and eating it too kind of thing. And this can also be a woman. Remember, this is kind of a gender neutral kind of reading because this reading is general. So when I say gender neutral, I mean the cards that come up as female could be male and bada bing, bada boom, vice versa. You get it, yada yada. So yeah. Nonetheless, there's hope, there's life, there's healing, there's magic that floats in Virgo's air for these last 2 weeks of August. And some of you have this man in your life or is coming into your life, or you are this man or you are going to become this man. Okay? And now for the nitty-gritty. Some of you I'm maybe tempted to getting involved with or attracted to someone that you work with, or someone that you may not work with them on a constant. You may meet them on a project or something like that. On the job, I say this because you've got the Three of Earth here with the Three of Pentacles and then Vision Quest. Now, I feel like Spirit is asking you to be humble and lead by example, especially if you have a family or a lover already. You've got the Hermit card and the Balance card here, or the Temperance card here, and I feel like that's definitely telling you to like take like that humble, laid back, disciplinary, think about it approach instead of pouncing on somebody like that. Alright? Think rationally about it. But I feel like this strong, I feel like some of you is this like really, I don't know why, I just feel like this really, really strong pull. And I feel like you guys some of you maybe feel like you're losing yourself to this obsession to a certain person and are drowning yourself in someone or in your work, because you are Virgos, but I feel like that's a small percentage of you are just focused on your work and lecturing and executing at the moment rather than love. And for some of you, I feel like someone may be holding something, or someone is secretly talking to an ex, because you got the Chaos card here, or the Tower card, which is the brother to the Tower card, I'm sorry. And then you got the Two of Water in reverse, or the Two of Cups in reverse, and then you got the Eight of Air here, which is interference. So it's just a lot of different feels I feel like these things are saying. So with this Tower card or the brother, this Chaos card, which is like a sudden shock of happening when epiphany comes and a sudden realization. I feel like some of you may be a little bit too clingy or overbearing or overstepping boundaries within a certain union. And if someone is overstepping, there could be someone that's trying to do this to your man or your woman. If you are a certain power couple, you or someone you may be dealing with may feel like there's like a tight rope or even like a tight leash around their neck. And all of this can be flattering. It can get a bit annoying to some folk who are a bit more free-spirited, Virgo. And I'm only saying this just in case this is you that's the one that's like the obsessive one, or the like aggressor here, you know. Maybe like holding on tightly, clinging on tightly to someone. Love, like, no, they're mine and they're all yours, and it may become like too possessive. All the scenario can be a little bit different. I know I just feel this burning fire, like obsession, even like the like bondages, torment, and stuff like that. Because you even have the devil card at the base of the reading, or the torment card. I just feel like you have your sights set on someone, and you feel like you would do anything to get close to them. This is either you or them. So if yes, don't scream at me. Be like, it ain't me, it's them. If somebody is just got the eyes, there's the was it like a deer in headlights? Is that the right? Anyways, whatever. Like, it's just straightforward, like wham, bam. Like you do anything to get close to them. It's like this fire burning. Like, I feel like some of you want to do right and narrow your focus so that you go barking up the right trees and don't go barking up the wrong trees, and be able to focus on giving someone the certain love and devotion they deserve. But that may be hard for some of you who is tempted by this outside forces, or this sexy, lustful creature who is all of a sudden under your radar, or they may have been for some time, but I don't know. And I say this for some of you, you want to do right by some of you, because I feel like some of you may actually be in a partnership or in a connection already. And I feel like for those of you who know you have been living in a not so honest manner, need to go back to the drawing board, because you have this 3 of growth here. 3 is often in a love reading, often automatically depicts third parties, or more than one person is involved. And then it's paired up with the Vision Quest, which is the brother to the Hangman card. So these 2 cards together, I feel like it's saying, you know, go back to the drawing board, or go back to the drawing table, especially if you have been passionately involved with someone you work with and it doesn't feel like a healthy thing. Okay? We need to like reevaluate. But I definitely feel like there's like some exchanging of sexual favors, overindulgence, or wishful thinking, or having a wish come true is all possible. And I just feel like you guys are really doing your head in, like losing yourself and not following your intuition, but following impulse rather, Virgos. Or if this isn't you, this is the other person. Like, I'm going to keep stressing that just in case you're like, it's not me. But whatever the case, Virgo, I feel like this is a soulmate relationship that has traveled down many, many, many lifetimes for you. But I really do feel that. And I definitely feel like you guys want some justice or some sort of freedom. And I also feel like you or the other person means well and are very protective and nurturing and healing and reliable and want to hug all up and one another. But in order to get that, I feel like temperance is definitely needed. Okay. Oh, I could have just picked up this one here. Temperance came out kind of twice for you guys. Because there was loving and stuff. Because I feel like it's healing and therapeutic. But I feel like it's a borderline smothering kind of energy. Because you've got the Lovers here. Then you've got the Star card and the 4 of Earth here. This can all be positive things. But I don't know why. I just feel like in this case or in this instance, it maybe not so much. Or it can be. So just shut me up in the comments if it is. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong for some of you. I feel like if you do that, you will be victorious. But balance is needed, okay? If you do that, if you use your head and follow, you'll be a little bit more logical, which is odd because Virgos is normally cautious and serious. So whoever this bad mama jama is, they must be mind-blowing. Okay, but I feel like you will get the 6 of Wands and victory and the respect that you need. if you just be a little bit more level-headed, if you are kind of losing your head. But it's weird because normally I like to tell Virgos to lose their head, because I swear a lot of times the readings come out where it's like you just focus on work and work. But this, I don't know, something about this feels explosive. But like I said, I feel like it's soulmate energy, and you did receive dun, 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 the soulmate card. I'll read that in a second. Now, right underneath the Four of Earth and security, you've got Three of Air and doubt. I mean, Three of Air, which means doubt, and then the Seven of Air in reverse. So it's like something, some sort of, you know, bring something to light. If someone's sneaking around and something is going to come to light, and it may cause a little bit of heartbreak, and then it may cause a little bit of bad feelings or sour feelings towards someone, because you've got the Six of Air, Six of Water, which is pleasure, but is in reverse. All right. Oh, Virgos. Okay. Virgos, I know it's gonna. Let's go into some of the oracle messages. Now, I love to shuffle and do everything live on the camera, but it takes too long, and I'm trying to make all of these under 20 minutes. So yeah, you receive soulmates, but soulmates have come up in reverse. But when this popped out, I was laughing, okay? Because and you receive exchanging gifts. Like both of these is like super duper related to this reading. So whoever this message, whoever Virgos this is for, I hope that you see it, because this is potent right here. It's crazy how much the cards and the oracle cards relate. I love tarot. I love it so much. Okay, so soulmate, the protection message, being that it came up in reverse. Yeah. This speaks of an important relationship brings you to your needs. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve you well being entered into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not why did he or she do this to me, but rather what is the gift in this? Look in this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Exchanging gifts. The fire is there. Exchanging gifts came up in reverse. Actually, it didn't even come to this one was, I'm gonna be honest, this one was tricky. It came up like I don't even know how to read it, like, so I'm not even sure if I should read the up message or the reverse. But intuition just says it's supposed to be reversed. So yeah, be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes along with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at it, because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life, where you find yourself in victim mode, in codependent dynamic, or holding onto a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. This time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Beware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Okay? Ooh. And then you received retour, which is French for return, and this meaning basically means that for love and romance, this relationship is suffocating and at the breaking point. Upon separation, this card announces that the partner returns. So it's definitely some whirlwind, passion, lust, love, sex is some sort of something's going on right now, Virgo. I feel the fire burning. Like, so it's like I feel like I'm like getting like heated, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so now this is from the Tantric Sookiiee Oracle. Virgins who are not so virgin this month. This, you received the deep end. Definitely going to the deep. This intense energy. Abandon restrictions made by the ego and let yourself go freely in the all-enveloping ocean of emotion. This represents a situation where one finds oneself in an alien environment needing adaptability. Okay? A mermaid, half woman, half fish, is depicted diving deep into seemingly bottomless waters. This represents the plunge of the psyche of the seeker into the waters of the unconscious. The adaptability of the self is symbolized by the partial transformation into a fish, indicating that this is an unknown area requiring such psychic adaptability in order to make the plunge fearlessly. And then, as above, so below. This is very much a heart card, indicating an opening of the heart center and the subsequent refinement of the emotions. A very favorable card, whatever position of the tree of life chart, reminding the questioner of the truth beyond all dualities. Tablet of Hermes, the supreme alchemist. That which is above is as that which is below, and that which is below is that which is above. For performing the miracles of the one thing, thou shalt separate the earth from the fire, the subtle from the gross, gently and with much care. It ascends from earth to heaven and again descends to earth, so receiving the strength of both superior and inferior things. By this means you will have the glory of the world, and because of it all obscurity will leave you. Deep. Deep. Okay, now let's find a crystal for you, Virgos. What crystals for Virgo? For August 15th to 31st. Crystals for Virgos, August 15th to 31st. Crystals for Virgos, August 15th to 31st. Crystals for Virgos. Give me a crystal. Pink Granite. Now, Pink Granite is saying to you, versions. The lightning bolt. Pink Granite has the highest paramagnetic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. Self-understanding. You are an ancient Egyptian with the arcane knowledge that woe entails, but you originated in the stars. You understand cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, and immortality. You have been involved in ancient power struggles. Cut yourself loose. Become more grounded. Learning experiences occur regularly, and serendipitous synchronicities put you in exactly the right place at the right time. Be assertive and make things happen. Events move with surprising speed once you focus your intention. See the whole picture before deciding. Be pragmatic, but don't give your power away. Maintain balance in relationship. You need diplomacy and tact. Lightning can strike twice. If dealing with ancient strife, look at the bigger picture. Healing insight, everything must pass away. Death precedes transformation and rebirth. The frequency is earthy and high, and the chakra is old. And now, these have no distinct meaning, Virgos. Whatever intuitively comes to your head is the message for you. So, what do you want Virgos to know this month, this year, August 13th, August 15th to 31st? What do you want Virgos to know? What do you want Virgos to know, Spirit? August 15th to the 31st. What message do you have for Virgos? August 15th to the 31st. Tell me what you think this means, virgins, in the comment description below. Thank you, Virgos. Please subscribe and hit that little belly button. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your August. Oh, and happy birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. Why is it just clicking to me that it's some of you guys' birthday months? Maybe that's why this is this immense passion. Happy birthday to some of you Virgos out there. Mwah, mwah, mwah.